Redesigning Lives, How Carla Bailey's Vision is Reshaping Our Homes and Futures. Welcome to a transformative journey through the world of interior design where creativity meets practicality and where dreams of a better life become tangible realities. Today, we're diving deep into the revolutionary ideas of Carla Bailey, an extraordinary interior designer whose work is not just changing rooms, but changing lives. Carla Bailey isn't just any interior designer. She's a visionary, a problem solver, and dare I say, a magician of spaces. With her architectural drafting and design degree, she's not just creating pretty spaces, she's engineering dreams and dismantling financial barriers. In a world where luxury often seems like a distant fantasy, Carla is on a mission to democratize design, proving that style and affordability can indeed be soulmates. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another talk about interior design? Is this going to be an hour of throw pillow placement and color swatches? Well, buckle up, because Carla's approach to design is about as conventional as a penguin in a desert. We're not just talking about making spaces look good, we're talking about redesigning the very way we live our lives. Imagine for a moment you're a remote worker, or perhaps you've just been offered a job in a new city. The thought of uprooting your life, selling your home, or breaking a lease is about as appealing as a root canal without anesthesia. But what if your home could move with you? What if your office, your sanctuary, your very own piece of the world could follow you wherever opportunity leads? This isn't just interior design. This is life design. Carla's vision extends far beyond aesthetics. She's tackling one of the most pressing issues of our time, the housing crisis. With property prices soaring higher than a caffeinated squirrel, and wages stagnating like a sloth on vacation, the dream of home ownership is slipping away for many. But Carla sees a different future, a future where homes are not just places we live, but investments in our freedom and mobility. Let's pause for a moment and consider the ripple effects of this approach. When people feel financially comfortable in their homes, it changes everything. Stress levels drop faster than a skydiver without a parachute. Creativity flourishes like weeds in an abandoned garden. Relationships improve because, let's face it, it's hard to argue about whose turn it is to do the dishes when you're living in your dream space. But make no mistake, this isn't just about tiny homes or converted buses. Carla's philosophy can be applied to any space, any budget. It's about maximizing potential, about seeing possibilities where others see limitations. It's about understanding that good design isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for a well-lived life. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but is it really possible? Well, let me share with you a story that Carla told us, one that perfectly encapsulates her approach and its impact. She once worked with a young couple who were drowning in rent payments for a tiny apartment in the city. They dreamed of owning a home, of having space for a family, but in their high-cost urban area, it seemed about as likely as finding a unicorn in your backyard. Carla sat down with them, listened to their dreams, their fears, their budget constraints, and then she did what she does best. She designed a solution. Carla proposed converting a used school bus into a mobile home. At first, the couple was skeptical. A bus? Really? They probably thought Carla had been sniffing too much paint thinner. But as Carla walked them through her vision, their eyes lit up like kids on Christmas morning. They saw not just a living space, but a ticket to freedom. With Carla's design, the bus would have all the amenities of a small apartment: a cozy bedroom, functional kitchen, a work area, and even a small garden nook. But unlike their apartment, this home could move with them. It was like giving Cinderella a glass slipper that could also turn into a hoverboard. The transformation wasn't just physical, it was psychological. This couple went from feeling trapped by their living situation to feeling liberated by it. They could now consider job opportunities in different cities without the stress of finding new housing. They could travel and work remotely, all while in the comfort of their own home. And perhaps most importantly, they were no longer pouring money into rent. They owned their home outright. It was like they'd found a cheat code for life. This story illustrates a crucial point. Our living spaces shape our lives in profound ways. They're not just about where we sleep or eat. They're about how we live, how we work, how we dream. Carla understands this on a deep level, and it's what drives her to push the boundaries of what's possible in interior design. But Carla's impact goes beyond individual clients. She's part of a larger movement, a shift in how we think about housing and lifestyle. In a world grappling with climate change, urbanization, and economic uncertainty, Carla's approach offers a sustainable, flexible alternative to traditional housing models. Think about it. Smaller, more efficient homes mean a smaller carbon footprint. It's like going on a diet, but for your environmental impact, mobile homes reduce the need for new construction, preserving green spaces. And when people feel financially secure in their living situations, they're more likely to invest in their communities, to take risks, to innovate. It's like giving people superpowers, but instead of flying or invisibility, it's the power to live their best lives. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, but I love my traditional home. I don't want to live in a tiny house or a converted vehicle. And that's perfectly okay. Carla's philosophy isn't about forcing everyone into a particular type of home. It's about opening our minds to new possibilities, about challenging the status quo, about finding creative solutions to real-world problems. Maybe for you, it's not about converting a bus into a home. Maybe it's about reimagining your current space to better suit your needs. Maybe it's about incorporating elements of flexibility and efficiency into your home design. The point is to start thinking differently about our living spaces and how they can better serve us. Carla's work reminds us that good design is problem solving. It's not just about making things look pretty. It's about making life better. It's about creating spaces that support our goals, nurture our relationships, and fuel our dreams. It's like having a life coach, but instead of motivational speeches, you get a perfectly designed living room. As we delve deeper into Carla's philosophy, let's consider another case that showcases the transformative power of her approach. Meet Sarah, a single mother of two who was struggling to balance her career with her family life. Her small apartment was cluttered, chaotic, and frankly, driving her up the wall. She felt like she was living in a pressure cooker, always one misplaced toy away from a total meltdown. Enter Carla. Instead of suggesting a larger space, which Sarah couldn't afford, Carla reimagined the existing apartment. She introduced clever storage solutions that seemed to create space out of thin air. A Murphy bed that transformed into a desk during the day. A dining table that folded into the wall, revealing a play area for the kids. Even the walls were put to work, with magnetic paint allowing for an ever-changing gallery of the children's artwork. The result? Sarah's home went from a source of stress to a haven of calm and productivity. The kids had designated areas for play and study, reducing conflicts and increasing independence. Sarah found she could work from home more efficiently, improving her career prospects while spending more time with her children. It wasn't just a redesign, it was a reimagining of what family life could be. This case illustrates a key principle in Carla's approach. It's not about the size of the space, but how intelligently it's used. It's about creating homes that work for us, not against us. Homes that adapt to our changing needs, that grow with us, that support our dreams instead of constraining them. Now, let's shift gears and talk about another aspect of Carla's work that's truly revolutionary. Her focus on financial freedom through smart home design. In a world where housing costs are often the biggest drain on our finances, Carla is showing us a different way. Consider the case of Mark and Lisa, a retired couple looking to downsize. They had a beautiful home filled with memories, but it was becoming a financial burden. The maintenance, the property taxes, the utilities, it was all eating into their retirement savings faster than a teenager goes through a bag of chips. Carla's solution, a custom-designed tiny home that could be placed on their daughter's property. Now, before you start imagining a glorified garden shed, let me paint you a picture. This tiny home was a masterpiece of efficient design. Every inch was carefully considered and optimized. A full kitchen with clever storage solutions, a comfortable living area that transformed into a spacious bedroom at night, even a small office nook for their hobbies. The result was nothing short of life-changing. Mark and Lisa's living expenses plummeted. They were able to sell their old home, significantly boosting their retirement fund. They were closer to family, reducing feelings of isolation common among retirees. And perhaps most importantly, they felt a renewed sense of freedom. Their home was now working for them, not the other way around. This case highlights another crucial aspect of Carla's philosophy. Our home should be a source of financial freedom, not financial stress. By rethinking our living spaces, we can rethink our entire financial future. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great for other people, but it wouldn't work for me. And that's where you're wrong. The beauty of Carla's approach is its flexibility. It's not one size fits all, it's tailored to each individual's needs, dreams, and circumstances. Maybe you're not ready to live in a converted bus or downsize to a tiny home. That's okay. The principles of smart, efficient design can be applied to any space. It's about maximizing what you have, about making your space work harder for you. It's about aligning your living environment with your life goals. For instance, maybe you're an artist working from home. Carla might suggest a design that transforms your living room into a studio during the day, maximizing natural light and providing ample storage for supplies. Or perhaps you're a young professional in a small city apartment. Carla could create a multifunctional space that serves as a home office, entertainment area, and guest room, all without feeling cramped. The point is, good design isn't about following trends or achieving a certain look. It's about creating spaces that enhance our lives, that make us happier, more productive, more fulfilled. It's about homes that grow with us, adapt to us, support us in achieving our dreams. As we wrap up, I want to share one more insight from our interview with Carla. When asked about her goals, she said something that really stuck with me. She said, I have other goals. I will mention them when I accomplish them. This simple statement speaks volumes about Carla's approach to life and work. It's a reminder that success is a journey, not a destination. That it's okay to have dreams that you're not ready to share with the world yet. That the most important thing is to keep moving forward, to keep creating, to keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. So as we end this talk, I want to challenge each of you to think about your own living space. How does it support your goals? How does it hinder them? What one change could you make to bring your space more in line with your dreams? Remember, you don't have to be an interior designer to start thinking like one. You don't need a big budget or a blank slate. You just need to open your mind to new possibilities, to start seeing your space not just as it is, but as it could be. And who knows, maybe someday soon you'll find yourself standing in the doorway of your own perfectly designed space, whether it's a tiny house, a converted bus, or reimagined traditional home, a space that doesn't just look good, but feels right, a space that supports your dreams, your goals, your life. As Carla Bailey shows us, good design isn't just about aesthetics, it's about freedom. It's about possibility. It's about creating a life that moves with you, adapts with you, grows with you. So let's take a page from Carla's book. Let's start designing not just our spaces, but our lives. Let's challenge the conventional wisdom about what a home should be. Let's create spaces that don't just house us, but inspire us, free us, empower us. Because in the end, isn't that what a true home should do? I want to leave you with a call to action, a challenge that goes beyond just redesigning your physical space. I challenge you to redesign your thinking about what home means, to question the assumptions you've held about how you should live, work, and pursue your dreams. Look around your current living space. Really look at it. Now, imagine it's not just a collection of rooms, but a canvas for your future. Like, what would you paint on that canvas if you had no limitations? How would you design your life if your home could adapt to any dream, any ambition? Maybe it's time to have that conversation with your partner about downsizing and traveling the world. Perhaps it's time to reimagine your home office as a launchpad for that business you've always wanted to start. Or maybe it's simply time to declutter, not just your physical space, but your life, making room for what truly matters. Remember, your home is more than just a roof over your head. It's a reflection of who you are and who you want to be. It's a tool for living your best life. So use it wisely, design it thoughtfully. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your dreams. As you leave this talk today, I want you to carry with you the spirit of innovation and possibility that Carla Bailey embodies. Challenge the status quo, question the conventional, dare to dream of a different way of living. Because who knows, your perfectly designed life might be just one reimagined space away. Thank you.